Thank you so much to Card Market for sponsoring today's video.
Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. My name is Filipa. Today I'm going to be playing standard best of one here with this Esper artifact list by Mr. Spike. If you don't know, Mr. Spike and Miss Spike is a YouTube channel here on YouTube of a couple, and Miss Spike actually was in the team with me on the regional championship. She was the interviewer, her name is Maria, and her husband Mr. Spike was playing this Esper list and did quite well, so congratulations. Didn't quite make day 2, but it went 5-3, which honestly for this kind of tournaments is pretty good when you are going with an off-deck meta, so I think it can be viable in standard, and it's a bit spicy with a bit of different cards from the normal Azorius artifact list. United Battlefront is a card that I really think it's slept on. I don't know if somebody already cracked it. Here it works pretty well. I think this card has so much potential. So for 4 mana, look at the top 7 cards of library. You put up to 2 non-creature non-land cards with mana value 3 or less from among them on the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of the library in a random order. Obviously that's going to work amazingly with the Simulacrum Synthesizer, which you already know. I've lost so many times for this deck, and when I was making this video, I had to craft this card. So I haven't played this card because I had to craft it, and I was like, oh, didn't I play artifacts before? I had an idea that I did, but apparently no. So whenever this enters, I scry 2, and whenever another artifact you control with mana value 3 or greater enters, you create a colorless token, which gets +1/+1 for each artifact. These are often 10/10s or more, because we are playing a lot of artifacts along the way. We have Enigma Jewel, which is just a 1 mana artifact that enters tapped, but it's going to help you pay for abilities, and that works really well. For example, the Collector's Vault ability is going to be free to draw this card and get a treasure token. So basically every turn you're going to make free treasure token, which is very nice. Then it also works with Repurposing Bay, which this deck really centers around. So Repurposing Bay works super well with the synthesizer because you can optimize things that you already used, like the Grim Bauble and the Tithing Blade, that are artifacts that stay on the board. They enter and do something, and then you can later on sacrifice them to get some artifact with mana value 1 more than that artifact. So for example, with Tithing Blade, you can get a Braided Net, you can get a Perilous Snare to get some removal, you can even get a Simulacrum. So this works really well in what you want to do. You can also sacrifice the Grim Bauble to get, for example, a Tithing Blade, and then next turn sacrifice the Tithing Blade to get, and so on, so on. That's why we also have the Oildeep Gearhulk. It's perfect for you if you want to sacrifice your Perilous Snare or your Braided Net or even your Simulacrum to get a bigger artifact. You can go for this. It is an artifact. It's difficult to deal with because it has Ward 1, it has lifelink as well, so it helps you against the aggro decks. And whenever this creature enters, look at target player's hand and you may choose a card from it. If you do, that player discards that card, then draws a card. 5 mana, and again, it's the same idea that you sacrifice things to get them with the Repurposing Bay. Here, if you sacrifice the Gearhulk, then you can get one of these. Memory Guardian is not really a 5 mana. A lot of times it's going to be 1 or 2 mana because it has affinity for artifacts, so each artifact that you have is going to make this 1 mana cheaper, and that's going to work really well in this deck because it's a way that sometimes for 1 mana you can get your Simulacrum to make you a token. Then we have Dissection Tool, and I really thought this was a spicy inclusion because you don't see this card in standard a lot. Whenever it enters Manifest Threat, then attach this equipment to that creature, and equipped creature get +2/+2, and that touch and lifelink. To equip, you sacrifice a creature. So lifelink actually very important in this meta, as we all know. And then we have the Mightstone and Weakstone. This card is really good. It's going to either draw you cards or give -5/-5, and then you can add 2 colorless to play artifacts or use abilities. That's really nice. I'm really excited. For lands, it's pretty much the Esper land base. Nothing changes except for 1 Fomori Vault, which I also thought it was a fun inclusion. It adds you colorless, and then for 3 you can discard a card to look at the top X cards of the library, where X is the number of artifacts you control, so you hopefully are going to control a lot. Put 1 of those cards into your hand and the rest on the bottom of the library in a random order. I'm excited to see how this deck goes. I'm excited to play some United Battlefront, so without further ado, let's play some games. We're playing against a veteran brawler. I go first, and you know what, I keep it. It's pretty decent with the Collector Vault and all. No, I don't want that land, but nice try. I start making them pay for their sins. I have the synthesizer next, but I don't really have a great follow-up. Maybe I should just do another Tithing Blade now. Yeah, and then I do Simulacrum into Mightstone, Weakstone. Maybe that's not bad. First we destroy the opponent's morale. Damn it! It's undestroyable. Okay, next turn I have the Mightstone. Hopefully it will be enough. I can do Mightstone into even Collector's Vault, but the question is, I probably have to give -5/-5 to something. Okay, that's fine. It will be 4 damage. I can live with that. Especially because I have a way to deal with it. So let's do that. Well, I should have actually gone Repurposing Bay, sacrifice the Tithing Blade, get a Perilous Sting. Yeah, that would have been better, damn it. It's okay. I mean, I have a 6/6 that's going to be a bit difficult to deal with, hopefully. I'm going to block the one that has double strike. That way I take the least amount of damage. That's fine. Oh, maybe it is not. Okay. Could be worse. 5 is more than 0. We have to take the Perilous thing. Okay, I think this is fine, right? That deals me damage though. It's only whenever a lizard, right? Yeah. Okay, so it doesn't deal damage now and I can get another Perilous Snare. Ah, they're giving it basically aced. Okay, I have to block both. Maybe just attack with the Iron Claw. The thing is that if they don't have a way to kill me, then I kill them if they attack with something. Because again, I get the Perilous Snare. So let's get the Perilous Snare. Ten plus 10 is 20. Let's go. That's how you show these mono red players who's on top. I go first, and you know what? This is perfect. United Battlefront is something out of this world. I like it. I really like it, but we have to be conservative here with the mana. Ooh, okay. Ooh, I got another Grim Bauble. So what I really need here, if they have to take the, actually, yeah, I think they take the Grim Bauble, because otherwise I just use the Grim Bauble on it, or, I don't know, they might take the United Battlefront. A Simulacrum Synthesizer would be great, because I could just going for the Braided Nets first. Didn't get a land. What do you mean? So the good thing is that black does have a lot of trouble dealing with artifacts. This is desperation, having to use... I mean, it does have a lot of 4-drops, might give a Shieldred, that would be problematic. 0 top, that's a good sign. Okay, although I could tap the Shieldred for a bit, but still, the pain that it causes is very high. Give me a land and we can be friends again. I promise. Rankle's Prankstalls. I was not expecting that. But look, I respect it. Give me a land. It was not a land, but it was like the second best thing that it could have been. They probably have a way to make me discard my United Battlefront. See? Told ya.
This fight finished before brunch. Don't overthink things.
Okay. Could have used it, but... now we're talking. I actually sacked the 5/5 because this one can even block the cavern. They just want to use it back from the graveyard, I guess. They know that they cannot possibly utilize that again. Ooh, that's good. That's just cinema, baby. And then what I can do, actually, because I don't need this Braided Net anymore, do I? We go, and we get a Gearhulk. It's not doing much, because they don't have anything, but it's providing me with a board filled of cards. And if that doesn't give you joy, it gives me joy. That's what matters in the end. Ruthless Nightmare. I don't care. So the opponent goes first. I keep, because I do have the Grim Bauble. I do have the Repurposing Bay. The United Battlefront. All of these is great. Okay, so you know what? Grim Bauble, very good against whatever this is. Some red deck probably is it these days. So, I'm going to kill that Swiss Spear. Hello? Oh, Perilous Snare is also very good against aggressive decks, and it also, if it is easy, can take care of the Steel Cutter, which is important. I don't have a follow-up next turn, which is a bit sad. If I could get something like a Tithing Blade or another Grim Bauble or an Enigma Jewel, it would be nice. But let's see exactly what they're playing. Yeah, they're playing Izzet. Izzet. I guess it is. The Meticulous Archive is nice. At least we can surveil a bit. See, now it's not on the curve and I don't want it anymore. Are they thinking about... okay, they're opting. I'm like, are they burst lighting my face? I think they're thinking about it. That's not how you play this deck, though. By the way, this deck is so busted in Alchemy as well. It's insane. Okay, looks like they're stocking up, and I'm doing the same with my Repurposing Bay. Start to set up. Next turn, we can go for either Perilous Snare or to the United Battlefront. I think the United Battlefront is better, but if they have 1 mana up, that can be Spell Pierce, and do I really want to use my best spell to Spell Pierce? I don't think so. Ooh, what? Stocking up again? That's kinda odd, isn't it? Now, I have to say, stock up might be the best card of either drift. And it's an uncommon. Okay, coast is clear. Into nothing just to make me a little artifact, I guess. That's good because it's like free. 1 mana. Also, I can use this for Repurposing Bay to get an Gearhulk. Sure. Okay. I'm going to start to attack, honestly. It's 9 damage. They have to be the ones to do something. Now, they might have Into the Flood Maw, and that can, like, get these 9/9s back. But now I have a flyer even to protect me from Slick Shot Show Off, and it's GG. Too strong. Opponent goes first, that's fine. I can start with the Jewel, which always works well with the Collector's Vault, so that's nice. They're playing Oculus. We can already see. I mean, we know the decks of the meta. And now it wouldn't be Oculus, that would be fun. But it probably is. I need to find... I don't know, maybe... Maybe it's not Oculus after all. I don't even know what to take. Maybe the second Jewel doesn't make much sense because it's a legendary spell. United Battlefront is nice, but what are the odds that they counter me? Let's find out. Oh, they didn't. I didn't get anything, but I'm just going to play this. For the sole reason of if I get like things that work with having a lot of artifacts. Sure. Lightning Helix my face. For example, the Memory Guardian works well. With Repurposing Bay that would work well. Hush, not temporary lockdown though. Okay, let me see if I find a way to deal with the temporary lockdown. That's not good. That is not good at all. Sure, Synthesizer is always something I keep on top. I can Tithing Blade that. Yeah, let's do that. Even though that way I cannot use the Synthesizer, but I can use the Collector's Vault, try to find something. Okay, Simulacrum, I need you to do some work very soon. My camera has been doing this where it stops recording, and I don't know why, to be honest. Elegant Parlor is great. Oof. Okay, let's try this. Repurposing Bay is something that I obviously want. What if I Perilous Snare the lockdown? That's not bad. Not bad at all. They do have a lot of mana. Chico again? What do you mean? Chico's stock up is like value, you know? That's just so much value. This doesn't have haste. By the way, stock up is a card that just so good. So we do have the Repurposing Bay. Let's get the Tithing. I think I have one more Perilous Snare. Yes, we do. I'm just going to pass. Even a temporary lockdown wouldn't do it, because it doesn't take care of my Repurposing Bays, of my Simulacrums. It just would delay me a bit. Sure. That's a way of dealing with one creature that I have. But I can make more. That's where things get interesting, you know? What do I want to sacrifice? This Perilous Snare is not doing anything. I can get the Gearhulk. See what they have. They have 5 cards left. Oh, that's good. Draw 3 cards, then discard a card. Let's see if we find a board wipe. If we do, we don't have to commit to the board anymore. But they need a way to deal with my Simulacrums, otherwise... They have Day of Judgment. Honestly, this Shiku gets too much value, doesn't it? Yeah, I mean, these dragons do give a lot of value, that's true. Day of Judgment. Okay. They do have a counter spell, that's important to know. And they go for the value play, they go for the stock up. That means that I can vault twice. I have 35. Okay, we both have 35 cards left. Although I'm going to start drawing, discarding a lot. The board wipes are definitely rough. Let's do that. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, now I just want to check something. What is this other... Whenever as activated abilities of each of the exile card used to craft it, you may activate each of those abilities only once each turn. Whenever you activate an ability that isn't a mana ability, copy it. You may choose new targets for it. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Okay, let's go for the synthesizer. Honestly, I don't think I want this one. And let's... Guess we can do this. I'm thinking, because I'll do the Gearhulk. I want to pressure them a bit while I can. Okay, let's take the Day of Judgment. See what happens. Ooh, they're fetching for it. 1, 2. They might have split up. But this is them playing, like, to come back, not to win. GG, that's when you know you got them. It looks promising. Opponent goes first, but it's okay. I don't have blue, though. There might be an issue, actually. Okay, I need a land. It's not asking for much. A land will do. Okay. It's not blue, but it's a land. And then we have the Perilous Snare. Pa-pow, pa-pow, pa-pow. We got there. So how do I want to do this? I'm going wild, you know? Crazy. Isn't there stab though? So I don't want any. That's okay. It is true, it will take some damage, but... I feel like things will start shifting for me. I still have to pay though, for the blue and for the white. This is worth the 1 life, I guess. Okay. You know, now we have a lot of these blockers, which is nice. Okay. What do they do? What do they have? Because I think even Monstrous Rage is not enough. They have a way to deal me 5 damage. I might be able to kill them next turn. They go all in. Okay. Can I? I don't think so, actually. Let me think. 12, 15. I think I'm 1 off. Okay, let's try this. I'm 1 off. But they conceded! They conceded! Oh my god. Issue is that I don't have white here, but I think it's still... I mean, it's a bit of a risk, but I think it's okay on the draw, especially because I do have the United Battlefront and I do have removal. Okay, the rest. Choose your fighter. See, they are scared of the one and only United Battlefront. I'm just going to show them what they don't know about, what they already know about. That's why I'm not playing the other lands. Ooh, there's the Colmena. Let's go. Braided Net is not much, but, you know, it will be eventually. If they play any non-land permanent, I always have the Perilous Snare. I can always Grim Bauble that, or Tithing Bladed. Yeah, makes sense. Ooh, that's good, and I can do it next turn. Love that. Give me back my Grim Bauble. And I think with the tools at this point I just am so advanced. Ooh, but better than that is my beautiful, the one, the only Simulacrum Synthesizer. Only 3 mana, but gives me all the dreams and nightmares in the world. I've lost so many times for this card that it's finally my time to revenge and play it. For now I'm just crying. Not much. Don't be scared. Just a 3 mana cry a bit. I mean, if they don't get a land now, they might as well concede, I think. Because these decks just get so much value, and I don't think they have a lot of ways to deal with artifacts in black. Now, if they get a land, they might come back slowly, but nah. GG. It happens to the best. That's it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!